Hey everyone, Kevin here once again with my 1-2-3 cents, and today the topic at hand is independent wrestling, specifically supporting indie wrestling. And those of you who read my blog or watch these videos know that I am associated with All American Pro Wrestling, AAPW, as you can see by the posters behind me. I am the play-by-play announcer for the company and one-time wrestler. Got in the ring back in January and barely survived that ordeal, but it was a fun experience, a great experience that I'll never forget. But you know, before I really got involved with AAPW, I had been to a few indie shows, most notably ROH. I had been to an All-American Pro Wrestling a few shows, and then some other shows scattered around Southern Illinois, which is where AAPW is based. But what I want to talk about is, you know, supporting it beyond just maybe going to the matches in your own local community. That is very important, don't get me wrong. If you have an indie group in town, I would encourage you and invite you to get out and support the men and women who, you know, are putting all they've got, in most cases, on the line and, you know, busting their butts day in and day out, training and preparing. Many of them, this is a part-time gig for them, so they have jobs where they're maybe working the third shift and they drive drive hours on end to perform for you for very little money, sometimes no money at all, and in front of very small crowds. I do know that Chad, who is my partner here at my 1-2-3 cents, one time drove 15 hours to go to some Chikara shows in the Pennsylvania area. So that was his dedication to independent wrestling. Our friend Adam Testa from the Baltimore Sun Ring Post blog is he's flying actually, but still traveling to Cleveland, Ohio this weekend actually for an AIW show. There's a tournament going on there, and he blogged about that, and it's located at the My 1-2-3 Cents blogspot page. You can check that out as well. So, you know, traveling and supporting the guys in some of these bigger organizations too, and you know, these indie groups kind of attract guys from all over. You know, AAPW has guys traveling in from, you know, quite honestly, all over the world, because we had Pac and El Generico, and Colt Cabana had come in for our show in January. We've got a show coming up in June called Summer Chaos, where, you know, Matt Cross is coming in, and Greg Iron. And Ricochet is actually coming to our May 19th show. It's a TV taping. So, you know, bringing in some international and nationally known talent to blend in and mix in with the local talent is a treat for the fans, I believe. And you know, it's a way to support it. My group with AAPW and with Rafters Radio, from the Rafters Radio, we traveled to Chicago and Lafayette, Indiana for Chikaro and ROH, the Synergy show a couple weeks ago. That was a fun experience too. So not only are you supporting indie wrestling, you're getting a lot of entertainment for your dollar. You know, we paid $55 for 3 different shows. That didn't cover the cost of one ticket that I went to the Royal Rumble earlier this year. That was like $85. So got 3 shows for $55. Didn't have to pay to park, and enjoyed some good entertainment. It was a lot of fun. And the good thing about indie shows too is you kind of become a part of the show in a lot of cases. With the Chikara experience, you know, they grabbed Adam's shoe, they grabbed Chad's shoe, they took hats and bottles, and, you know, Chris Hagstrom, who is the executive producer of AAPW, had his hat taken and thrown 2 or 3 different times. So it's just a fun experience. You get up close and personal with the action and the wrestlers, and, you know, they appreciate it. We talked to some of the Chikara guys after the show in Lafayette, and they thanked us for being there. They retweet our tweets when we blog about them and say nice things about them. So we appreciate almost having kind of a relationship with the independent wrestling scene. So I, again, encourage you to get out and support it. Check us out, aapwrestling.com, and also go to my123cents.com to learn more about From the Rafters Radio, supporting the blog. And I appreciate you watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.